Welcome to the Old Fashioned Mom Show. I'm your host, Michelle Marie Heinemann, and today we have Delson Ferreira Coelho from Brazil visiting us. He is the brand ambassador for Old Fashioned Mom magazine, and he's going to be writing for us and representing us in the equestrian world. Thank you, Delson.
Thank you, Michelle.
Well, Delson, welcome to the Old Fashioned Mom Show.
Thank you, Michelle Marie, to having me here.
Yes, it's a pleasure having you here. Delson is such an interesting person. He has lived in Brazil all his life in Sao Paulo, and he has the second largest high-tech security company in Brazil. And my goodness, what a time that we would need security. And you're expanding your company to New York, to Miami, to London, all over the world. But you said that you were most excited about New York. Tell me why.
Because New York is the most universal city in the world.
It is the most universal city in the world. I agree with that. How would you compare Brazil to, say, London or Miami?
I think that Brazil is biggest economy in the world, because some places in Brazil, like São Paulo, has the same security necessity comparing to other capitals in the world.
Yes.
The security is a universal necessity, and my company is going to the United States and another city to solve this kind of problem in the highest level, which high-tech solutions.
So Delson, you're a high-tech security company that specializes in artificial intelligence is your day job.
Yes.
And then I know your weekend passion is the riding of the horses.
Yes.
How do you balance the two? Because I know your company is very successful in Brazil. So how do you balance the two?
In this sport, you have the same situations that you have in your business.
Yes.
In company, like
yes.
that. You have to have the confidence. You have to the partnership with your animal, and it's so important for me had this kind of sport, because I really feel the balance in my life.
Yes, and I think it actually makes you perform better in your business life, because I know when I ride, I just forget everything else. And my only focus is just riding.
Yes.
And it's nice to have that escape, because we live in this world and we have so many pressures and responsibilities. You know, it's nice
Yes.
to just have a break and forget it.
Yes, it's so important.
I personally am very excited about this partnership that Old Fashioned Mom magazine and White Security, which is the name of Delson's company, we're merging together and creating a nonprofit charity, so that every time he rides on behalf of Old Fashioned Mom magazine and wins, a portion of the purse will go to the charity that we are now creating. I think it's a wonderful way to give back and also really be a part of the hobbies that we love. I've been riding for quite a while, and Delson participates in many prestigious horse riding jumping shows in Brazil. Tell me about one of the shows that's coming up in Brazil right now.
I'm looking forward to participate in the main show jumping in September.
It's very impressive. I think it's fantastic. And I think it's even more fantastic that you have a very wonderful hobby that you love, and it's centered around family and horses and respect for the animals, and just really on par with my brand, Old Fashioned Mom magazine. I look forward to going to Brazil and watching you compete in these shows.
I'm so proud to be that brand ambassador, Old Fashioned Mom magazine, Brazil.
Ah, very nice. I love it. I think it's great.
I could use Old Fashioned Mom in everything. My shoes, my jackets, and I will represent this very important brand in Brazil.
And Delson, we're very proud to have you as our brand ambassador because we're expanding into Brazil with the Old Fashioned Mom coffee. And just gaining a presence in so many different countries is so exciting for us. And sponsoring athletes, sponsoring writers, sponsoring basketball players and tennis players and golf, you know, it's just really exciting for me to be able to contribute and support these athletes. And you're an athlete, and I really applaud what you do because you do it quite well. And also your business, you know, you're an international businessman, and that's very impressive. And now you're taking your brand and coming to the United States, and that's very exciting for you.
Thank you, Michelle Marie. I'm so proud to represent your brand in Brazil and all over the world.
Oh, that's going to be so exciting. I can't wait till you're riding in Paris and in Belgium, and I know that you have your horses that you love so much. Tell me about your horses. I know you have two favorites. What are their names?
His name is the Heartness and Tenebrae.
Tenebrae. Yes.
Tenebrae, wonderful horses, especially the Tenebrae, because I have Tenebrae for 2 or 3 years.
Right.
2 years.
So you have a real respect, you have a real relationship.
Yes.
And it's so necessary because when you're jumping like that, you need to have that honesty and that trust between the animal because they feel you and then they'll do what you want them to do.
Yes, Michelle, you are absolutely correct. When you have a relationship, the closer the relations with your animal, you could be a very good results because the so important things in this kind of sports is the confidence, is the truth each other.
Yes, it's so true. Well, let's have a toast to that. Let's toast to Heartness and Tenebrae.
Tenebrae. Oh.
Well, we certainly look forward to following you to Brazil and watching you compete in all the wonderful shows. That's going to be so exciting for Old Fashioned Mom magazine and competing all over the world, representing our lifestyle brand. So thank you very much, Delson, for being on the Old Fashioned Mom show.
It's my pleasure to be here, and thank you, Michelle Marie.